The battlefields of the First World War inspired some of the most celebrated poetry in the English language. Well, to coincide with National Poetry Day and in the run-up to the centenary of the end of the First World War, the former poet laureate, Andrew Motion, has written a new war poem. Not all the words are his, though. As he told Paul Davis, he found his inspiration in the cemeteries and in the brief messages of remembrance chiselled into the headstones of the fallen.
I'm Andrew Motion, and this is my poem, Armistice. Now 1,564 days end, every hour hand of every watch on the face of the earth snaps to attention a fraction shy of the number 11.
With an horrific war over, respecting the fallen is Sir Andrew's theme.
To align with names they went by in their earthly lives, 9 million or thereabouts bodies and body fragments.
Researching the poem, he studied the creation of the Great War cemeteries of northern France and discovered the role of the bereaved families. They chose the final messages on these gravestones. Each one could be no longer than 66 characters, some simple but heartfelt, many echoing a terrible loss, the words and the torment of those who chose them inspiring the poet.
What is the duration of individual grieving they allow, beyond an agreed upper limit of 66 characters? Think of Private Roy Douglas Harvey, who was killed, a reserved and thoughtful schoolboy from Hill Head.
At Private Harvey's old school in Glasgow, they still remember their old pupil, and from his diary learn the story of a teenager who was medevaced from the front line, but insisted on returning to rejoin his comrades.
The reaction we get from pupils is extraordinary. Many of them look at themselves and think, could I have done that? Many look at themselves as, could I have been that brave? And a lot of them put their hands up and they say, sir, did he go to our school? And I say, yes, he did. He was a former pupil here. And there's a sense of pride.
The words chosen for Private Harvey's headstone are the last words of the Armistice poem.
As time and space maintain their relation, my task accomplished and the long day done.